Hello everyone, and welcome to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Draft Journey. This is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series where yours truly, followed by my friends Ivan, Smith, and Gene. Each episode will be opening 24 packs of 2 Yu-Gi-Oh! Core Sets. We'll build our decks and play a best-of-3 tournament bracket. The winner will get to spin the winner's wheel, while the others will receive tournament packs as a consolation. In addition, the round 1 losers will get to ban 1 card each, while the second place player gets to limit 1 card. After all is said and done, we repeat the process, opening the next 2 core sets as well as, on occasion, some other bonuses for all of us. What are those bonuses? Well, tune in and find out. Also, please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the channel and the content, it really does help. Alrighty, so episode 2. This time around we'll be opening Spell Ruler or Magic Ruler for some of you people, and Pharaoh Servant, oops. I kind of... There was a previous recording where I was going over both these sets, and they kind of rambled and talked about other stuff. So let's actually just dive into the set just right here and now. So, Spell Ruler, first off, the secret rares don't matter. Tomb Blue Eyes sucks instead of Serpent Night Dragon. Going to the Ultras, we actually have some good stuff here, considering there's, what, like, 3 banned cards on here. I might as well talk about them first. Snatch Shield's crazy. Lets you steal a guy. The quote-unquote downside of giving him 1,000 life points every standby phase doesn't matter. Delinquent Duo is a hand rip for 1,000 life points and basically just a +1. Sentry, I argue, is a bit better because it puts stuff back into the deck. I mean, it's part of Triple Tactics, and that's a good card. It's just a much harder card to proc than just Forceful Sentry, just giving you that hand rip for no cost, as well as Hand Knowledge, which is probably even better. Then for the other good spells, MST, I think Quick Play spells were first introduced here, so MST is very good, at least for now. I mean, obviously it's good. There's a bunch of versions that are similar to like Twin Twisters, Cosmic Cyclone, Galaxy Cyclone. This is the most basic version of it, of just like an easy way to pop spell traps. Then we get to Relinquished. Ritual's also debuted in this set, and this is probably the only playable one for a long time. It's just an ultra rare. There is a slim possibility this can be playable if, like, you say get either a copy of this, as well as I'm pretty sure in the next episode we'll be playing for either starter Pegasus or starter Joey as our prize, so that could be interesting. Then Spellbinding Circle, it's fine for the time. It's okay, not really that great. If one of us pulls it, it's like fine. Like I said, I keep saying it's fine. I should really stop that. Then Axe of Despair is a good equip. It's 100 attack. Ah, yes, the best equipped spell, 100 attack. 1,000 attack, actually, for no downside and no, like, specific type or attribute restrictions. It's pretty solid. Same with Megamorph. If you're low on life points, equip this to a guy. They go really big. Otherwise, they lose half their attack. But you can equip this to your opponent's monsters in that case, because I'm pretty sure it tracks your life points and not your opponent's. Then coming to the supers, Black Pendant's a decent equip. It's 500, but there's also a burn effect if it goes to grave, which is okay. Maha Vilo, he's just the equip stacker. If you just give him anything, he gets 500 more attack. So, like, you give him, like, Axe of Despair, he gets, like, he can actually beat over Blue Eyes by, like, 50 points, which is pretty funny. Then Confiscation to complete, like, the hand rip trio. Pay 1,000, look at your opponent's hand, make them send a card to grave. It's not that great, although I think in the vacuum of these 3 at least, it's still a good card. Then Giant Trunade, more back row disruption. It's pretty strong. Painful Choice is not too great now. When we get to Chaos, it's a little bit better. And then especially if it lives long enough and is not banned when we get to certain cards, this card's crazy. It will be crazy with like certain cards. Then like Black Illusion Ritual, it's the other part of Relinquished. It's its ritual spell. Yeah, that's kind of why Relinquished is like very hard to play and seal, because you need both this and this, and these are really hard to pull, especially because they're really old packs. So that's why possibly with Pegasus you can use this and make something that resembles a playable like Relinquished engine. Then like Banisher of the Lights of like a Floodgate, it's like macro or DeFi later on. Or Banisher of the Radiance actually too. And the Messenger piece, another Floodgate and like a stall card. Then coming to the rares, so you got like Hero Shadow Scout, which is like a mill card but not that great, especially here when we have 40 card decks. It was good in Duel Links from what I remember, or from hearing about, rather. I never really play much Duel Links myself. Rush Recklessly is good. It's a combat trick. You can use it on either turns. It's a quick play. It's pretty good. Horn of the Unicorn is just a power creep version of like sort of the deep-seated, and it can be fine against like anti-mill strategies. By putting one copy of this, you basically can't get milled out. Then we got Cyberjar, which is very good. I mean, it's pretty sure it's banned. It's also like a part of milling by just... You can loop this pretty easy with certain other cards we get here, as well as I think in Pharaoh Servant. Then we get all the attribute floaters, that's hard to say fast, with like Giant Rat, UFO Turtle, Shining Angel, Mother Grizzly, Kamakiri, and Tomato. Tomato and Angel are the two best ones, especially for later. Tomato especially because it can float into stuff like Sand Can or Witch. And then like Rat gets better later for certain decks, and for like certain like key targets. And then we get Senju, which is really funny because like all the rituals aside from the Linquished suck, but like Senju is like really good support because you just on normal summon add a ritual spell. I'm pretty sure it's a spell and not monster, right? No, it's monster. I think Sonic Bird is spell. And then we get Senju later, who does both, I'm pretty sure. And then we got like a version of like the floating monsters. We get Giant Germ and Mamunga. These two basically float into other copies of themselves. Then we come to the commons and short prints and all that. You get like Toll, it's like a burn card. You get Eternal Rest, which is pretty good against like equip heavy matchups. So it's decent like the slide deck. It's also good if you run a bunch of equips yourself. Then like Gravekeeper Servant, another mill card. Curse of Fiend is funny. It's a funny green trap card. Fairy's Hand Mirror is like funny in like equip matchups, or in like specifically spells that target one thing on the field. And then like Taylor the Fickle is fun for like switching equipped targets to other monsters. And then we have like all of the Attribute Field spells, which are decent. They give you like 500 attack, but you lose 400 defense. So not terrible. Then we get like for the commons finally, we get Malevolent Nuzzler, which is a good attack boost, and it has the recurring effect, but it's optional, unlike stuff like Horn of the Unicorn or Sword of Deep-Seated. Electric Snake would be better if it didn't just hit. I'm pretty sure it only works with Confiscation, which kind of sucks. Then we come down to like the 1650 beat sticks. You got like Guardian of the Throne Room, Yojin, and Whiptail Crow. They're like fine, I guess, if you really need more vanilla beaters. Upstart's pretty solid, especially later for more like combo decks, if this lives long enough to see those. Then we got like Chain Energy as another burn card. Then Labyrinth Wall is a very funny target for Giant Rat if you manage to like time it in such a way that your opponent can't attack you anymore, so you just end on this, go to your turn, just put it in defense. It's pretty silly. Then we get all like the really shitty vanilla rituals that only affect, air quotes, is that, oh, they can be summoned with this ritual spell, which is terrible. Then Flash Assailants is decent if you can like empty your hand, because he's pretty big, but he gets smaller if you have stuff in your hand, basically the inverse of Muka Muka. Dark Zebra is fine if you can keep it on the field with other monsters, because it goes to defense if it's the only thing on your field during your standby phase. Spear Cretin is funny to like loop itself with another copy of itself, as well as getting stuff like Cyberjar or other stupid flip monsters back onto the field in face down defense. And then like Sonic Bird is like the counterpart to Senju, and then finally we just have Mystic Plasma Zone, which is the other counterpart to the other like 5 field spells up here. So that's everything with Magic Rulers. So let's talk about Pharaoh Servant, although I'm gonna cut here because I have recorded this so many times and I want to actually keep an attempt where I don't have to start all over again, so be back in a second. Alrighty, so now that we've gone over Spell Ruler, let's actually talk about Pharaoh Servant. Now finally, for the first time, we actually get good secret rares in this set, because Jinzo's pretty good, especially for a while, and Imperial Order's still banned. It's banned twice, so that shows you how good this card is. Man, it almost seems like turning off a third of the game's cards is good. Even with this, the quote-unquote balanced version of its maintenance cost, where you have to pay it, unless you can't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why this card got errata then like unbanned. It's so dumb. But anyways, let's talk about the super rares, because for some reason the ultra rares are lower down here for some reason. Grave Robber is fine. Can be fun to like get spells from your opponent. Dust Tornado is more generic spell trap removal. If like any of the really good spell trap removal, like Heavy Storm or Truna gets hit, this is a decent alternative. Mirror Wall is a fine combat trick. Backup Soldier is good for if you play a lot of vanillas. Nobleman Crossout is a good counter to just people playing defensively with a lot of set monsters. Fairy Meteor Crush is like a kind of fun equip spell, I guess, not too great. Limit removal is better later when we get more like good machines. And then Gearfried's like fine against like certain like negative equip spells that your opponent can use on you because he's immune to those. There's also the Elmo Loop, for what that's worth. I don't think that'll be that viable here in this sort of environment. And then for rares, we got Shallow Grave. This is kind of funny to like loop stuff like Cyber Jar, like Spear Cretin or all that. And then we got like Nobleman of Extermination, which it's fine if your opponent can't like respond to it by like flipping the trap you targeted. It's really annoying that it fizzles if your opponent could just flip it up as a response. It's really dumb. Prohibition's fine if you know your opponent's playing certain cards. Michizure is like fine enough removal, especially if you don't have much, like if you didn't pull many like fissures, or you know in our case where it's currently banned. Then we got Skull Inventation. It's a decent burn card. Magic Train's a decent spell negate. It makes your opponent need to have another spell to if they want to resolve the first one they tried to play, and they can respond with this. Gravity Bind's like an okay floodgate. Then it comes to the Ultras. Call the Haunted's pretty good, because you can use this both offensively and defensively. You can, like, on your battle phase, flip this to bring out another guy to attack with, or bring out a guy to block you on your opponent's battle phase. Ceasefire is another burn card. Premature Burial is also a just good revival spell, and also you can cheese it with, like, bouncing it back to your hand with like Giant Trunade, because the monster you summon off of it doesn't die, so you can use it again to bring back another guy, and its cost is pretty minimal. Buster Blader's funny with like stuff like DNA Surgery in this set, or if you know your opponent's playing a lot of dragons. Thousand Eyes is very good, especially with like Scapegoat, as well as Metamorphosis, and like Magical Scientist too technically as well. And then especially later we get like Instant Fusion. Then we got Goblin Attack Force, which is basically like Jirai Gumo, but less of a downside because you don't have to pay half your life points if you like miss a coin toss. It just goes to defense if you attack with it. But you can just like sit on it and just not attack with it, just make it be like a very aggressive wall, essentially. Then Fiend Mega Cyber is like okay. It's kind of hard to use its effect sometimes, but at least it's a decent sideline and it can special summon itself in the right situations. Then we got like Time Seal, which is terrible in my opinion. Minor Goblin Official, another burn card. Speaking of burn cards, Solemn Wish is the anti-burn card because you can gain life points off of this. Bombardment Beetle, which is basically just like Trap Master and like Arm Ninja, but for effect monsters. It's weird it took them till the 4th set to release this. I don't know. Also, I bet you Ivan will play this because he's played this several times against me when we've done this format together. If I duel him in this episode, I'm not even sure. We haven't done the matches yet. Then Island Turtle is just another decent, like, vanilla wall, I guess. And then coming down here to the remaining commons, we got DNA Surgery is, like, funny for, like I said, Buster Blader. There's also another card here called Insect Barrier that you can use and make all your opponent's guys insects, and they can't attack you, because Insect Barrier prevents insects from attacking you. It's very funny. Then you got a bunch of fire cards down here. We got, what is it? We got Twin-Headed Fire Dragon, which is basically just better Flame Cerberus. It has a whole 100 more attack, and it's a 1 tribute. We've got the 2 Darkfire Soldiers, both 1700. You have, and that's it for the fire stuff. It's like Mr. Volcano, I guess, in Flame Champion, but they're worse than like Twin-Headed Fire Dragon. So you can like play like Fire Dragon at the 2 Fire Soldiers in like a Molten Destruction deck or something. I don't know. It's kind of fun to just do a big number. Then we have Sky Scout, which is basically the same case. It's basically just 7-colored fish, but as a warrior. And then finally we got like Bubonic Vermin, who's basically just a slower version of Momonga and Germ. Burning Land's another burn card, hence the name. It also destroys field spells, for what that's worth. You don't have to destroy a field spell to actually use this, by the way. Then Cold Wave, more like back row hate, basically. Also, your opponent can't set back row for a turn, which is kind of dumb. Also, you can't either, but that's when you use it. It's like you use it rest of your turn. You can't set or use back row, but then when it's your turn again, you can. It's really dumb. And your opponent can't do that as well after you use this, which is really silly. And then we get, I think the last couple things are like what? Yurichin Kuwagata is another generic beater. It's win this time. Same with Skull Mariner. Then we get 4-star Ladybug and Zoom. It's pretty good because it's a one-sided board wipe against all your opponent's 4-star monsters, and we're likely to play a lot of those right now. And then finally, like I mentioned, Insect Barrier is a fun, janky combo with DNA Surgery. Although honestly, given the amount of good back row stuff we have, like just Heavy Storm, I don't think this will see much play. I may side it just for funsies. But yeah, that's everything with Pharaoh Servant as well now too. So you will see my openings and my deck list, so enjoy. Alright, without further ado, let's get into our box of Spell Ruler. I kind of hope for at least my box of Spell Ruler. That was the wrong thing to hit. Good job, me. That I kind of hope we can pull maybe like Relinquish, because the way I'm structuring this series, we actually will have access to starter decks, and that means we'll actually have the potential to play Relinquished if I can get one more copy of either the ritual spell or Relinquish itself. I also didn't mention that, oh wow, right off the bat, Shining Angel is not bad. Invader, what's this even do? Huh. Really? That's not very good. Oh, Nimble Momonga, that's not bad actually. The rest of this is kind of trash. I guess Gaia Power could be interesting if I get a decent amount of Earth Monster. God damn it! I fucking pulled Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. Of course, the best secret rare, clearly. First a Fiend, aka the green trap card. Let's see, Flying Kamakiri. It's another recruiter. Whiptail Crow's not bad. Nuzzler's not bad. It's basically just a better stim pack, and it has the recursion effect, but it's not as bad as like, ooh, nice Mystic Mail. It's not as bad as like Sword of the Deep-Seated or like Horn of the Unicorn is. Ooh, Rush Recklessly. That is very nice to have a copy of, because this is a very solid card, especially at this point. Taylor the Fickle's funny and kind of neat for like the quick shenanigans. You have both. Man, I'm just getting like a bunch of the recruiter monsters, and there's a Chain Energy if I want to be an a-hole and play Burn. Oh, Cyber Jar, let's freaking go. That is amazing. That's kind of cool. Ooh, Giant Rat. Depending, I might be able to play some version of Dead Rat, which I'll talk about that when more of the cards are available. Like, I don't remember when Pure Material comes out, but it definitely can be a thing when we get like Ryokoki later. Ooh, is that the second tomato? Oh, that's the second tomato. That's nice. That's the second turtle and 2 more Guardians for the Throne Room. I can actually run these guys with like Luminous Spark to make them fairly big. There's another... You know, I now just noticed that Dark Zebra is called Dark Zebra again. It's an Earth monster. False advertising there, Konami. Oh boy, Manga Ryuran. This card is ass. Giant Trunade. Oh, Jesus. That's pretty good. Forgot that was in the set for a moment. Another Nuzzler, another Grizzly. Ooh, wow, that's a pretty sick Ultra Megamorph. Oh, and our first Upstart Goblin. I hope I can get a playset, hopefully. Black Pendant, another nice equip spell. And our first Giant German double Wall Shadow. Let's see, another Rush Recklessly, and a Sonic Bird. The Whiptail Crow, our first Hero Shadow card. This card's not that great. It's much. I remember it was better in Duel Links. Yo, 2 Cyber Jar, let's go. Second Upstart, that's good. Another Hero Shadow Scout, I don't really care. Just finding out. Reliable Guardian, who's like the counterpart of Rush, but Rush is better in my opinion. Chorus, Spear Creed. I think it's our first Spear Creed. You can actually loot these two if you have 2 copies of them. Third Upstart, that's nice. Banisher of the... I was a Banisher of the Radiance, and I was like, that's the wrong card. That doesn't exist yet. But Banisher of the Light is interesting because it's just a big guy and he banishes shit, which is kind of interesting. Damn, really the 4th upstart that I totally needed. Okay, so unfortunately I think there's only 2... Yeah, 2 tomatoes not bad. Only 1 angel kind of stinks. Only 1 rat actually really sucks. But I think all of these guys are in one of the tournament packs, so if I end up losing... Damn, only 1 Momonga and 1 Germ kind of sucks, actually. So these pulls are alright. I think the supers are pretty okay. I got Pendant's fine, and so is Megamorph. And the at least 2 tomatoes like decent. So that wasn't too... That was alright, I would say. So let's throw this in the binder. Let me... Please save. Thank you. Let me also export the file, just in case. Moment. Alrighty. So now let's jump in to Pharaoh's Servants. I looked at these earlier, but I don't know what's in here specifically. I remember like Shinzo's in here, and I think Io is. Solemn Wishes is a decent side deck option right now for Burning Lands. I forgot about this. This is also just another burn card that we can play. This card I don't think Recovery is that good. Cold Wave is kind of busted though. There's just a lot of good like spell. Second pack! Oh god. Oh god. Io already. Shallow Grave is also not bad either. Oh, did I get a second Spear Cretin? I don't remember if I did. But god, my second pack and I pulled Imperial Order. Okay, there's another one of those. There's Allen Turtle. 2 Vampire Baby. Isn't it like Minor Goblin official? Yeah, this is another burn card. Hayabusa Knight, which can be kind of fun to just like slam a bunch of equips on this thing. Force Away Ladybug's not bad because it's just a one-sided board wipe against your opponent. If you can just punish them for playing a bunch of level 4s, which they likely are depending. I might have to side against this. Ooh, Knock is very solid. And Extermination's depending, but I'll definitely take Crossout. Crossout is really sick. They're Burning Hand. Michizure. I forgot about this card. This card is actually not bad. I'll definitely talk about this in the opening, probably. This is a good removal card, especially since Fissure is now banned in our format currently. Another Wishes, Time Seals, and I don't like Time Seal personally. I think that card's garbage. Oh, right. Insect Barrier. Oh, we could play Insect Barrier Jank if we can pull more of this, and also DNA Surgery. Do we even have any yet? No. I could play Jank if I get it, but I don't know. That's pretty terrible, honestly. The only decent thing here is like Darkfire Soldier, I guess. Jar 2 isn't as good as Jar 1. Well, double Burning Land. Magic Drain's actually kind of okay. It's a counter trap. You basically can make your opponent forcibly ditch a spell to negate a spell. Or you negate a spell, but they can pitch a spell to negate this effect. Another Cold Wave. Is that my second one? Yeah, it's my second Cold Wave. Cold Wave is also kind of scary. Let's see. Not much else here. Grave Robber is interesting. It lets you basically take a spell from your opponent's grave and use it. But you have to pay 2k, which kind of sucks. Oh, Bombardment Beetle. I know Ivan loves this card. Yeah. So silly. Another Michizure, that's pretty solid. Flying Kamakiri is like fine. So is like the Darkfire Soldiers 1 and 2. You know how there's 2 of them in the same set. Second, Nobleman of Crossout. That is very good. I think that's a place out of Shallow Grave as well. Sword Hunter's kind of funny. It's 2 tribute that basically can like take your opponent's monsters and basically make them equips, which is kind of silly. Ooh, 1000 Eye. That's really good, especially if we can get like Magical Sciences later. That is awesome, especially if we can get Instant Fusion. If this thing sticks around for long enough, that is very nice. And that's at least the third Cold Wave I've seen. And there's our first DNA surgery. Maybe we can get it in the next couple packs. I say that, and I get another DNA surgery immediately. There's another bombardment beetle if I decide to run it. Prohibition. This is kind of alright, especially in a limited format where we're possibly a Buster Blader. Hey, if we can pull Dark... Wait, I have Dark Magician. If we can pull, like... I don't think I have Poly, though. If I can get, like, the Joey starter, since I don't think I'm... Unless I get a really good roll on the wheel for this episode, if I win, I don't think I'm going to be able to play Relinquished. Limiter removal. Oh, that's goofy. That's goofy for later. Is that my third Prohibition? Oh, yeah, it is. That's actually pretty decent. Alright, and last pack here, another Extermination. Is that the first Sky Scout I've seen? That is my first Sky Scout. That kind of sucks. Yeah, that does kind of... Granted, I think I have a playset of... What's his face? 7-colored fish. I shouldn't be too annoyed. Although there is Girochin Kogata, which isn't bad either. It's 17, and it's also a wind attribute, so if like someone's playing a wind strategy, I can use that to counter them. So overall, these are pretty solid pulls, especially the 2 Noblemen is probably the best thing here, and like the triple Prohibition, only 1 Magic Drink kind of stinks. Well, 6 Burning Lands. That's silly. Isn't... Oh, that's interesting. Infinite Dismissal. Or just basically protect your level 3s. Only 1 Ladybug, that kind of sucks. Okay, not 2 great pulls, but not too bad. I mean, granted, I pulled a freaking Imperial Order, so what am I saying? I should be, like, elated. Or some crap. But anyways, that's it for my pulls. So next time you hear from me in this video, it will be in my deck profile at least, and then probably obviously after that the others, and then we'll go into the games. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Gotta go get Bruin as soon as the saves. Thank you. Alrighty, so here is my list for episode 2. I would toggle the ban list on, but it seems like the proc tool does not like that, because I'm just going to show it here. When I toggle the ban list, for some reason, stuff just that should be legal is banned, even though I'm pretty sure I set up the release dates properly, so these should be legal, but they're not. Which is incredibly bizarre to me, so I'm just going to keep this off. But to let you know, this is under the ban list from the very first episode. So yeah, so combined with the stuff from this episode, as well as from me winning Starter Deck Yui in the end of the first episode, that's what I came up with. So I got Yamu Makai and Summon Skull are my only tribute monsters. I don't want to run anymore. The 2 fish, Sky Scout, Neo are all my beaters, as well as the 2 Dark Elves, obviously. Then we got only 1 wall. I think I downgraded to 2 walls now. I just have the Giant Soldier Stone and the Wall of Illusion. Granted, well, Illusion's pretty good. It has less defense than like other stuff, but it has actual decent effect. Then we have 2 Tomatoes. These are mainly just to get like Sangan and Witch out onto the field. Cyber Jars, just to accrue advantage, and it's a very dumb card. Ladybug of Doom. There's a lot of level 4s obviously in this format, so it's just a board wipe also. I never bothered to read the effect properly. This actually does affect just your opponent, not you, so you don't have to worry about playing under it yourself. And then we have the 1 Trap Master. This is actually kind of decent because there usually stuff will be set that are usually traps, and more back row hate is nice. Even just the information if it's a spell is nice too. Then we have the 2 Spear Cretins. We can use this to actually loop stuff like Cyber Jar. If I wanted to play Morphing Jar 2, I could too as well, but I don't want to. Also, Ladybug is a good way to loop it as well. And also 2 copies of each other. They just loop into themselves, which is really dumb. Then Moth, we have a ton of good spells. I mean, we have the Change Apart, the Dark Hole, True Nade, Heavy from last episode I got as a prize, Reborn from Starter Yugi, the 2 crossouts I got. 2 Noblemens are really good, especially because there are a lot of good flips. Pot, it's limited unfortunately, but oh well. 2 Rush Recklessly, Black Pendant, Megamorph. We have 2 Michizureis. We don't really have much removal, and this is kind of fine enough removal. I mean, I say that, but I also have 2 Trap Holes. And then Wabaku, just to prevent ourselves from dying. And then the Io, because it's Io. And honestly, I will be fine if it just lives in this episode. Then finally Magic Drain in the main deck, just as like I guess technically speaking a slightly worse Imperial Order. Also, we're not playing with errata cards or unerrata cards, so this will be the worst, quote unquote worst IO, which is still busted beyond belief. And then I'm the extra. I have the 1,000 Ice Tears just to be funny. And then if you're wondering why I have Guardian of the Throne Room in here, this is solely in case someone decides to play like a Luminous Spark deck or something. I could have done that with like. I have Burning Land in here just as a inevitability in case there's some really stalling matchups. Soul Exchange I have here if we need more removal. We could just tribute stuff for our dudes here. Then finally Cold Wave in case of a lot of back row. Prohibition just to hedge against very specific stupid cards that I don't have, like Regeki for example. Like I still remember Smith has 2 of those, which is insane. Then finally Chain Energy. This is kind of complement Burning Land just being another burn card. So yeah, this a very fucked sideboard because I have some burn cards in here, but oh well. But yeah, so that's it for me, and I'll show the other everyone else's list on screen in a moment. At least in the when I actually edit this together. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the games. And hello. Here I am to show the other lists for Ivan, Smith, and Jean. Just a note, if I sound very nasally, it's because I am, because as I'm recording this segment specifically, I am sick. So, weird continuity, considering I'm not going to sound like this for the rest of the video, before and after actually. But here is Ivan's list. I know he's very happy the fact that he's managed to pull 3 copies of Nimble Momonga as well as Giant Germ. Then here is Jean's list, which still confuses me. I actually DM'd him earlier, being like, you've inflicted the sheer amount of psychic damage to me from me seeing this list. And I'll just say that this did not pan out well for him in our match, considering I pulled Imperial Order. But anyways, also like, well, side deck of just remove trap. And then finally here is Smith's list. Actually fairly competent, at least in terms of like the amount of DM staples he has, which is insane. That's gonna be most of us in a couple episodes actually. But yeah, that's the other lists, and you'll see us in the games, so enjoy. Alright, let's do this. Time for round 1. Ah, dang it.
Yes! Wait. I'm gonna mob.
I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Hello? You have
Let the contents roll.
Yes, I have a single card in my extra deck. I can't use it right now. But I do in fact have a single card in my extra deck. Or pardon me, fusion deck, as of this time.
This time I did do a better job at my deck.
Yeah, your collection didn't like fuck up on you.
Oh, also, yeah, I'm second, I think.
Oh wait, I thought you. Whoops. All right, standby main. I'm just gonna normal Neo, and I'm just gonna pot green.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Okay,
no, I'm already.
Yeah, it's that one.
It's that one.
Yeah, and I will just
At least you limited it once.
set 2 and pass it.
You could have died. I can see Gene.
1, 2. Oh, that's a lot of sets. 7 more.
To face down, it's a set, right?
Yes, yeah, it's set.
Okay, good.
I was gonna tell you guys to look away for a minute and be like, okay, tomorrow we'll look away.
Yeah, take that 500.
Damn.
Hey, you know what's you know what's funnier than 500?
1,000.
Another 500.
God damn it.
Oh, he's gonna brick. He's gonna brick.
And then I end my turn.
Okay. You can just click enter and you have to like do all the phases. Alright, standby main. I'm gonna do a little set. Then I'm going to go into battle phase. And hit this. Do I take 300? Or 150? Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no, okay. So how we resolve this. So since I'm turn player, I resolve this first. So it's top 5, right?
Yeah,
Top 5. Okay. So the way I would do this, let's first everything dies. And so does Cybertor. Okay, so I'm gonna what I would just let me do this first. So what you wanna do is just banish from top. It says banish T when you hover over your deck. So let me do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jesus.
Oh no!
So I get. Oh wait, no. No, okay. So this star gets set, or I can set it or put an attack. I want to see what to set it.
Wait.
So you can see. So then I get this, and this goes to my hand since it's not a level 4, and this is also set. Okay, so
And I
there.
do the same,
Yeah.
basically.
Just hit banish T. Do the first 5, or do the 5. So any spells get added to your hand, and any level 4s get added to your, or get either set on the field or special summon and attack. Any spell traps go to your hand.
Okay.
So it is Peace, Seal, Grass, Plasma Zone, and Sword Dark Destruction. Okay. So then, okay. So the only thing you got was the Crass Clown. The only summonable monster is that.
Yeah.
Is it gonna special or set it?
I'm just gonna set
It's
it.
just gonna boop. Then I will. Wait, how much defense does he have?
1400.
1400. Okay, so I have to have a killer fish into this. And then I will tomato for 14.
I do a little Wabaku moment.
Damn.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Alright, so you don't take that. Alright, then I'm just gonna. Yeah, that's end turn. Dude, rip to my Trap Master.
Start turn. Okay.
Master of all traps. Use your spells.
I'm gonna do some gaming. I realize,
I mean,
can I
think about it.
normal summon and tribute at that monster at the same time? Okay.
No,
That's
no.
Summoning to fatigue, yeah.
No, you only get one normal, and tributes are normal.
Yeah, I can't tribute this to the monster at the same turn as normal. I
Yeah,
think
if
that's
that were the case, then tribute summon monsters would be much better than they were.
Yeah, summoning fatigue exists.
At least for normal summons. And that's why cards like double summon exist. And like all the double summon like effects.
Gene, the board has been RGBified, so you can do some real gaming.
Oh hell yeah. Dude, I'm gonna do some I'm gonna activate Messenger of the Peace.
Boy. Do I do this? Do I do this? I have a response. Do I do
Oh?
it now? You know what? I will. I'm going to when the order is Imperial.
No way! Oh no!
Oh my god, you actually fucked me!
Oh no!
Fuck.
You better have Dust. Oh wait, no. I was gonna say you better have Dust Tornado, but like, wait, no, Dust Tornado doesn't exist yet. That's I think in the next episode is when we get it, if we get it, because I think it's like a super rare.
Wait, Dust Tornado is not like.
It's not legal yet. Like I don't think it's until like Labyrinth of Nightmare, I think, or like Sea of Darkness, one of the next two sets.
Sure. I feel
Do
like
I
I got
chain
it just right up.
Do I chain?
You may be thinking of
into
you may be thinking of MST.
Do I chain into this though? I'm tempted to chain into that chain.
Do you have a response? Because you can still, if you have a quick play.
Time seal. Skip your
Okay.
drop phase.
Sure. It's my next draw phase though. Although it is your turn, so let me turn off auto draw.
So that's okay. So like.
So
destroyed stays. My mystery piece basically stays.
Yeah, your piece stays. It's just I'm pretty sure
Negated.
but you still have to pay for the cost. But it's 100 life points. Because it
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
because
it costs to destroy it basically.
yeah, you have to you still like the effect is negated, but the maintenance cost of paying 100 every one of your standby phases still applies.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
That
okay.
makes
Pay
sense.
100. Okay. Well, I should pay
That's double dirty.
Well, no, not now, not right now, because you
Oh,
obviously
no.
activated it. This is why maybe you should probably make sure to do the phases.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Main phase 1, guys. My
My favorite one, guys. No, we did not do all this in draw phase.
Okay. Well.
Alright, well, yeah, okay, so time seal resolves, and yeah, so IO goes up. Well, you have nothing?
Oh no, I'm not gonna put nothing down.
Okay,
I'm
Nihil.
just gonna.
Oh, right, you don't draw this turn, because I forgot I did
Yeah.
that for time seal. Okay, so,
Until the time seal.
when the time is sealed.
Dude.
Oh,
Truly with time seal. after all.
oh, this is kind of gross, actually. This is really gross. I could do this, but this would leave me in a very bad position right now. Oh, right, okay, so no draw, standby. I have to pay for IO because we're not playing with unerrata cards. Because if we did, this would be even better than it is right now. So main
Instead
phase.
of being gross, what if you could become grass?
I don't wanna.
The grass is greener over there.
Haha, I'm gonna tribute one of my jars for Summon Skull.
Oh.
So battle phase will hit for 25.
Oh Jesus.
So I will hit for 25. Hit for 18 and another 14.
Oh man, everything went down south so bad.
Yeah. Next turn you're gone.
And I'm gonna end
That
it.
cyber jar really killed me, dude. That's cyber jar.
It was really the IO though. So standby. Will you pay for the messenger of peace that is currently negated?
Oh man, I'm such a fucking gamer. I'm such a fucking gamer. Yo.
Gene.
Oh.
Remember IO. Sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're right.
Do you have anything to out this board state? I think literally you need to have another. You literally need another cyber to change this board state. Period.
No,
So
no, I don't need Cyberjar. You just,
Okay,
you just watch this.
Okay, first off,
Oh, no.
put the change of her.
Wait,
Yeah, exactly. Put the change of her back in your hand.
No.
Unless you have a way to remove IO?
I do. I just doubt.
The only way is if you have fucking trap, you can like set trap master and somehow survive, or you have like another like battle trap, like freaking like I don't know, fucking Michizure or something.
I'm just gonna.
That doesn't work
do that
either.
weird stuff.
That doesn't work
I mean,
That
either.
doesn't work either.
Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I keep forgetting.
No
I-
spells.
no.
Dude, I literally,
No
I'm
spells,
such a
only
gamer.
traps.
Oh wait, Imperial Order.
Remember, the order is in fact Imperial.
Oh my god. Oh no, I lose. I actually lose.
Wow.
Enter scoop phase.
Wow.
I lose. No, I actually giga lose. There's nothing. I have no out.
Yeah. Okay.
Can
then-
Gene
When I
get
had-
one?
I giggle. No. Okay, so I'm dumb. I forgot about IO.
Oh, I
I
forgot to
wasn't-
make this. I forgot to make this a best of 3. Fuck.
Oh, okay. But okay, so like, if it
It
wasn't for
would've been
IO, I had
best
change of heart.
Wait.
And
What happens if
Rose
I
and-
hit off a rematch? Does that just start it back, or can we side?
Oh, yeah, I could accept rematch. I mean,
What is that? Okay, good. We can side. Okay,
Making
good. We can side.
progress. Okay.
Good. We can side. All right. Game 2.
oh
Making
my
me go first
God.
again. Okay.
I actually had a. Oh, baby.
Alright, stand by main. I'm gonna just normal 7 colored fish and set 1 pass.
Okay. I'm going to. Set this. Comprehension.
So at the same time, this is kind of why I wanted to do this on Dueling Book, just to like, to be like, okay, this is how you manual Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, I'm at delinquent.
Oh god.
So,
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay, so it's random. It's random for me, or it's random for the first one, and I choose the second one, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
so
random for the
so
first
just roll the die and be like, whatever.
one. Okay, so I'm have axe. Yeah.
So do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for like each card. You can click on the card in my hand to tell me which one. Okay, so there goes
Yeah.
my Neo. And I need to
then-
discard
and then you
another
gotta
one.
choose
I
one.
have to pick one. I hate that I have to pick between one of these. This is the most dead in my hand right now, so buy Magician of Faith.
Alrighty. Then I'm gonna activate Change of Heart. and I'm
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Oh no!
This
Uh,
is
that-
a combo.
Sir, put your spells in the grave. They've already resolved.
the grave to the grave, and then I'm gonna and I'm gonna tribute summon 7 colored fish for
Oh.
Summon
for
Skull.
Jinzo.
Yo!
Fuck. Wait. So, I'm pretty sure I can do this. I need to check.
I have a feeling.
Fuck. Nope, it doesn't.
Oh.
Yep, yeah, I have no response, so Jinzo sticks.
So this is what I was trying to do last match, Senti, but your IO screwed me over.
No.
So we're doing a little battling. So
That's insane.
Jesus.
Gene has pulled the complete 180.
dude,
Oh,
I
no.
gambud for the reroll.
So you want? Oh, you wanted the Jinzo for the. You wanted the
I wanted the
reroll for
Jinzo
Jinzo.
for this.
Okay, I have to. This is all I can really do. I'm just gonna set 1 path.
Okay. I'm gonna just go ahead and I guess I just stand by main. I'm just gonna go just declare attack.
No, you have
Oh
nothing.
shit! No. Attack this.
All right, so that's your. So there goes it's a tomato. So it's tomato.
Cards throw this in.
Uh, I think I'm just gonna tomato for. I think I just tomato for. Let's go for Sangan.
Oh baby.
You know what's slowly dawning on me?
What?
Okay, then I'm in my turn.
Why is Jinzo's neck so long?
Dude, it's here. Dude. I don't know.
It's Jinzo.
Alright, I'm gonna pot of greed. Draw 2. Yeah, that's not that great. I'm just gonna put Sangan into defense and then I'll just set a card.
Wait, this is kind of messed up. Hold up.
What?
During my
Oh, no.
during my main so I activate ultimate offering.
That you
That's
can't
the
you
main
can't you can't do that. I mean you can active
I
can't.
Jinzo Jinzo is
Trap
reciprocal.
card.
It's just
Oh,
everything
wait.
on the field.
This is truly a reading comprehension difference on mine. Huh?
That's Yu-Gi-Oh. That's Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, man, that actually destroys myself too. Oh, ooh.
Gene,
Okay, it's
don't
fine.
worry.
It's fine.
In the years that I've been playing this game with Santi, I still lack reading comprehension too.
I mean, it could be worse. It could be ruling. Could be just ruling nonsense that we don't know about.
Pokemon.
I'm actually just gonna straight up.
You're not gonna attack? Okay.
You're not even attack? Really?
No, there's a
Why?
There's a grand strategy I have, and it requires
Well,
pacifism.
Dude, you do
I
realize
don't-
you can tribute summon that now, right? Like you could literally build up his tributes.
Yeah, but that requires Sandy having something in his hand.
Yeah.
What he
don't-
does, he flip out of greed, you know?
There's 2 cards.
Oh man, I have to actually. Oh god, okay.
I would have. I want to see
I'm
Gene lose, but I want to see him win too.
attack that.
Well, this does nothing. It's my freaking Force or Ladybug. Doesn't resolve since Jinzo is not a level 4.
Oh,
Thank
yeah?
God.
It's-
Ooh. Oh, okay. Okay, so standby main. I'm just gonna set this, and I'll pass it back to you.
Okay. Bruh. Well, bruh, come on, hand, man. Come on, give me something good.
Not gonna
Why-
lie.
Oh, shit.
Gene, why are you looking at your
Fuck.
deck?
Oh,
Oops.
fuck, I forgot.
I mean, it's shuffled, but oh well.
Okay, shuffle it. Oh my goodness.
For me, I'm kind of on the
I'm just gonna attack
side
Sangan.
of Gene.
Oh,
I
okay.
want to see Jinzo become Winzo.
No. Okay, so Sangan triggers, and I will get my friend.
Your buddy? Oh no!
Oh!
Stand by main.
Please, sir.
Just gonna
Please
You have,
don't
like-
do this to
you have,
me.
like,
do
two
a
turns.
do a
You have,
little
like, two
do a little set and pass.
You know what you need to do, Gene.
Oh no.
The harder the
I'm
cards.
doing like the symbol of salute. It's been nice knowing you, Jinzo.
Okay. No.
Do a little set, could be literally anything.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna activate
Oh,
my
what's that?
Okay, Mystic.
mystical plasma zone.
That's
so
that's a big Jinzo.
that's a big
Oh.
boy Jinzo. So
He's
he has
29.
2900 attack, but he has
1100.
defense. Yeah, and that goes for all dark.
Yeah,
also
every
for
dark.
field. And then I'm not battling. I fear. for my-
Why?
It's inevitable
Cyber-
enemies.
There's dude,
Alright,
Cyberjar,
All
man.
right, this is really
Dude, I
stupid. This is
fear.
really stupid. So I'm going to first not flip the Cyberjar. I'm going to flip Spear Cretin. So when he is sent from the to the grave after being flipped, each player gets a free monster from their grave. Yeah, when it's sent to grave. So
Okay.
then
Dude,
I'm
that's
go.
so funny that I have nothing in my grave that can give
But,
me.
but wait, I will flip Cyberjar. So now both of these go to the grave, and so does your Jinzo, obviously. So now let's resolve we'll resolve Jar first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so I get this gets set. This goes to my hand. And this gets set, or this gets sent or put on the field. And I'm gonna put Witch in attack, and I'll set the Trapmaster.
Okay.
And then, okay, yeah, do your advantage first. And then we'll resolve Spirit Print after. Remove Trap, Time Seal, Jinzo 7, Limiter Removal, oh, and Time Seal.
Oh.
Okay, so I rolled.
Man, you're playing playing more than one time seal, or even playing time seal. Time seal's not even that good in my opinion. It's such a slow card.
It's not. It was just it's
It's
literally
funny.
trolling.
It's funny because it's banned technically or limited.
And then
And then whatever monsters you have. So I think the only one you have was Jinzo 7, right?
I'll just set that.
And okay, now let's resolve Spear Cretin. So Spear Cretin, we get to pick a monster in our grave, and either special aid in attack or defense. So you can get your Jinzo back. Look at that.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, I'll just
And I think I'm going to get back.
I'll just get tracked. There's nothing else I can get.
I think I'm going to get back. Gee, I wonder. Another one. And he came back.
Oh.
Alright, so need to do some stuff. Alright, I have it normaled, right? Because I think I had set Spear Cretin the turn
You
before.
just said, yeah, all you did
No,
was
I set Spear Cretin before. I only flip summons. So I'm actually going to
Yeah.
tribute my Witch to summon out King of Yayamakai. So that triggers Witch. So I get a monster with 1500 less defense. You know what?
You get 2400, but
2500.
2500. Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna grab Summon Skull. Because he's 1200 defense.
Okay.
And then what I'm going to do, so you're 29. You know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a little thing called Black Pendant on my King Yayamakai. Now he's 3k.
I hate you.
Battle phase.
Oh.
We'll hit into the Jinzo.
Oh. Really? The Jinzo?
Oh, so
Yeah,
I
he's
take,
3.
like, what,
Yeah,
100?
so you take just 100.
Oh.
And then main 2, I'll just set 1, pass.
Okay.
Man, y'all's hands are stacked.
Alright, Gene's hand is like he needs to set shit, otherwise he has to discard for hand size limit.
Yeah, the hand size limit is 6, right?
Yeah, it's 6, but it doesn't apply till end phase.
Okay, so keep that in mind.
Wait, how many is that? It's like
Okay.
it's at least like what 3, 4. I think she has like what 10 cards in hand. Yeah, 10 in hand.
I'm going
10
to.
cards in hand.
Yeah, I took that.
I'm going to activate Dark Hole.
Okay.
Yo.
So everything.
I'm going. So I have a response to this. I'm going to Magic Drain. Do you have a do you have a spell? Fuck.
Yo.
Oh!
7
I'll just-
tools.
Pay your 1,000,
I'll
sir.
negate that. Everything goes to
Gene
the grave.
going with the plays.
Okay, but you still take 500 because Black Pendant fell off.
Oh, black. Oh, yeah. Wait.
Yeah, Pendant makes you take 500 when it dies.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
you're right.
Gene going on with those denim plays, if you know
Okay.
what I mean.
Then I'm gonna activate ultimate offering,
Oh no.
and then I'm gonna pay 500 to
Normal.
normal.
Wait, you haven't even
That's
normal. Wait, have you even normaled yet?
I
don't
have
think
not
you have.
normal.
Wait,
All I did was.
Does this count as a like your actual normal summon or no?
No. So Gene has
I
Gene currently has 2 normal summons basically right now, but he can keep paying to do more normal summons.
Wait,
Wait.
really? You can keep paying? I thought it was just
Wait,
once.
I realized.
Oh, no,
I
it-
realized.
Smith, read Ultimate Offering. Where is the once per turn?
I
During your
realized.
main phase. Oh no.
That's also
Okay, no,
continued.
you can. Yeah. Wait, you can
I'll-
pay 500 life points immediately after this effect resolves.
So you can
So
just
that
keep
means
paying.
that
You can just
after it's
keep
resolved
paying.
once- No, but if it resolves once,
You can
I
technically change.
assume
You can
pay
just
500.
you can keep paying 500 basically is what it's saying.
I just
gotta get-
realized. Does alternate offering does the level still matter?
Yes. You still if you pay 500 and you want to do tribute summon, you still have to do it. It still counts as a normal summon, so yes.
I literally can't do
You
anything. I'm
get
actually
card.
so
Do you have
I
no
actually can't
monsters?
do
Do you
anything.
have no level
Really?
Oh,
4s?
I have one.
You got no
I have
monsters?
one. No, I have one. I can't summon it. I can't normal it.
Why? Oh, is this
It's
Shadow
not.
Ghoul?
No,
Is that Shadow Ghoul?
No, it's because it's higher than level 4.
Yeah, you have so you but
Oh,
you have
so
no
you, like,
you have,
you
you
have
have
like 10 cards. You have 10 cards in your hand.
You have
and
no
don't
normal
have one
summons.
monster.
You gotta set 4.
How? Well, okay, what's
This
your
is
deck list? I need to
actually
know. What's your deck?
Sad.
What's your deck list?
This is so sad.
Very, very bricky. Well,
Why?
if I can't normal summon, I can't pay the price.
Yeah, you can activate it at least, but you don't have to you don't have to use it right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, well I want to set this.
You're just gonna set the entire world.
I'm going to set. Oh no,
nope,
no,
no.
Tan.
Oh, we saw that.
I saw that because I think that was off of one of
Yeah,
my,
it was
my
in the
cyber
grave,
drawers.
yeah.
It was off one of my
Wait, you
cyber drawers.
played it. You gotta destroy your ultimate offering.
No.
You gotta do it.
I'm gonna activate a confiscation, so I can look in and just
okay.
discard one little.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna assume it's Dark Elf.
Yeah, that's. Yeah. Get rid of that.
You pulled dual. Wait, you pulled dual and confis. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Gene,
And then I'm
I
gonna
have
pay my price to grave, and then I just set one more, and I have my turn.
So
Gene,
this
I
is
have
like
to
a
warn you.
punish.
every single time I try the confiscation delinquent duo effect on Santi, it does literally nothing to him.
I mean, it doesn't help that like I still have 5 cards in hand.
This is a gauntlet of a duel, though.
Oh god, this is so gross.
Oh
This
no.
is-
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm sorry, Gene. I'm taking that Jinzo.
Oh no!
No.
Okay, Gene, I'm just going to say this. If you have like Magic Drain, or actually no, if one of those sets is a Solemn Judgment, you can use it.
I do not.
Okay.
No.
Because for
Oh,
reference,
no.
Solemn Judgment, its trigger condition is based off of the summon. So that means you can still chain to it even though it's a trap. So it doesn't get negated. So you have nothing.
Oh, I have nothing.
I'm going to then normal summon Sky Scout. And this is a game. This is straight up game.
It's game. No wait, is it game though? Are you
Yeah,
sure?
because it's because
because of
Plasma
the field
Zone.
spell.
it's 29.
Yeah.
So
Oh
yeah.
yeah, field spell.
All right, 2-0, baby.
Oh man, I thought it was so smart. I thought it was so
You know what?
smart.
It was your own field spell and your own monster that did you in.
Yeah, that's why I didn't really want to play the field
Think
spells because it's a little axy, especially because there's a lot of good dark monsters, especially.
Oh, no.
All right.
I think my
Okay.
undoing was me relying a little bit too much on some trap cards when I should just be like just not focusing on that if I'm using Jinzo.
Yeah, you should probably.
Like when I
minimize
saw
some
you had
traps.
10 cards, I was like, Gene, let's go. I was so
literally-
rooting for you.
No, I
thought
like
you were
literally
gonna
that was
pull
spell and
five.
trap card. I was not getting my monsters. I was so annoyed. I was like, where the fuck are my monsters?
Wait, so Gene, what are your sets?
Okay.
Dude,
Okay,
you wanna
wait.
see? Dude, you wanna see what I got? This.
Oh.
And then I got.
Gene,
literally-
you
I got
really
literally
should not play
remove
remove
trap
trap. You
times
really should
two.
not remove. Did you decide to remove traps for the IO?
Yes.
Oof. Okay, I understand now. But yeah, no, remove trap is really bad.
And then I had summon skull. So that was my ultimate. That was my angle of ultimate.
I think the real thing you should not have done is play time seal because time seal is really bad in my opinion.
Yeah, this was not. This is something that
All right, okay,
this
that's
was
round one.
kinda
Let me
control.
click stop recording.